Nieces and nephews, this is Uncle Chris, and I've got a star chef, Jay.
Hi.
Jay, what are you going to make for us tonight?
Well, you see, a friend gave us 2 specialty noodles. You might have seen these before, not sponsored. They are from the Noodle Spicy Challenge.
Ooh.
These guys are specialty, and they're straight from, I don't know, Korea, Japan. I'm not sure. Korea. They're from Korea. Ah, yes, the smart one.
So they say.
By the way, my mom, will be testing these to see how they taste. This one is the carbonara, pink one, and this one is the OG spicy buldak ramen. Now, these were given to us as a gift because my friend, well, my uncle's friend, wanted us to try them out because he had like 50 of them and decided to give them to us. And also, we have toppings. Eggs, butter for the eggs, just in case the bacon grease isn't enough. And we also have beef with juices from part 1 of the video. You guys might have remembered that from earlier. And we have some cheese. Might be rock hard now, but when it's in the pan.
Yeah, we seared it. It was in the oven.
Anyways, so what we're going to do, you might see that this pan looks normal. But if you saw, there is a fire under it. Now I did have it on low because I wanted to save it for before the video. But now we are going to turn that to 70% heat.
Maybe a little bit more down. Put it a little more down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's good.
All right.
All right. So you're cooking your bacon?
Yes. That is the first step. If we can actually get it on hot pan, excuse me.
Yeah.
Nice sizzle.
Yeah. Just put it in there. We can stir it around. It'll cook.
Now, usually you add butter to eggs, but the bacon grease should be plenty because bacon, as you know, shrinks an awful lot when it's done cooking. So see how long this is right now? It's going to be about half its length.
Hey, everything's better with bacon.
Blah!
Even ice cream. Okay, maybe not ice cream. But they do put it on donuts. Maple bacon donuts.
Oh my god.
That
Okay.
should be a sin.
We're going to cut to when the bacon's done, and we'll be right back. All right. So, as you can see, the bacon's getting a little bit browner.
Ooh,
And by a
looks
little, I
good.
mean a lot.
Oh, I wish you guys, it was smell-o-vision. It smells so good.
As you can see, wonderful Uncle Chris has put a strainer so he can strain all the oil and dump it into a container.
Okay.
Now, you see this? We're going to use this to cook the eggs.
Oh, cool.
Runaway egg. And then you simply just pour it in the pan.
Oh, yeah.
Now, make sure that once you pour it in, you slide the oil over to where the egg is. Whoop.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jay.
You're fine. That way, they can be properly cooked. Uncle Chris here is over here doing the cleaning up.
Yeah.
And what you want to do when you start cooking your eggs is you want to put a lid. Did you guys see that? No. Well, Uncle Chris here just tried to steal the bacon.
No, I didn't.
Didn't. I'm watching you.
Okay.
Anyways, so when you cook the eggs, you want to put a lid over them. That way, you can prevent any moisture from escaping, and overall just keeps them fresher. Okay, so what you want to do is once your eggs are cooking, you want to turn the heat all the way to its lowest setting. That's what you want to do. Because you don't want to burn them, right? You want them to be nice and either poached or sunny side up.
And use the pot pads over there because the lid's hot.
We'll get to that. Also, wonderful Uncle Chris here has brought me an extra egg because, as you guys can see, I only had one left. So, shout out for Uncle Chris.
Gee, thanks.
Alright, and over here we have a pot of water. I don't know if you guys see that. It's a little pot over here. This is going to be used to cook the noodles.
So how many cups is that? About like
Like 2.5.
2.5 cups? Okay. Put your noodles in and get them started.
It's supposed to be exactly 20 ounces, but we're eyeballing it over here.
Hey.
Alright, so you want it to be either a medium boil or a roaring, sorry. And you want to stick your noodles in. Be careful, it's very hot, and I've had water splash on me a lot of the time. Also, any extra little tidbits, except the ones that fall on the stove, you want to put those in the pan as well.
Thank you.
And what you do is, once it's in there, you want to push it down until the water covers it, wait a few seconds, push it down again, wait a few seconds, push it down again. That way, the water can cook the top. Because sometimes you'll have it a little bit crunchy on the top part and, like, really soggy on the bottom.
Ew.
So, we're going to wait for this to cook, and this, and we'll be right back. Okay, so I actually had a mix-up, and I used the wrong package. I was supposed to use the pink package, but I accidentally used the black package. But it's the same because seasonings were over here, seasonings for that one are over there. It's all good.
Okay, get to it. I'm just saying.
Alrighty, so as you can see, our noodles are done and are ready to have seasoning added.
Turn your fire down.
Yes.
There.
When you're cooking it, you want it to be at like 20%, 25% power. And while you're doing that,
In other
make sure
words,
to
low.
grab, yeah, pretty much. Make sure to grab a nice little fork and add your packet. By the way, I got all this from the instructions on the container. So I'm just winging it, basically.
Hey, that's what cooking's about.
And also, I just saw a couple of YouTube videos that
Ooh.
add toppings.
That smells spicy.
It's actually around 3,500 on the Scoville scale.
Okay, that's all for you guys. Yep. Ooh, wow.
Well, the regular jalapeno is only about 500, and it's not really that spicy compared to this. And also, mind you, this is the milder one. The black one, which is this packet, is around 4,400 on the Scoville scale.
Okay.
So it's like an extra 1,000 units. And the reason that this is much tamer is because, first of all, there's less of the spice packet, and they add a sort of cheese powder to it, which you'll just see me pouring right now. It's like a powder with some herbs. That's all. Nothing more, nothing less. And you want to mix it up nice and good.
Ooh, that does look good.
Mind you, the other noodles will be much redder than this. This is more like a sort of pinkish white color. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's more of a white color. The other one will be much more like blood.
Well, that's appetizing.
Delicious. So what you do is, once everything's done, you pour the noodles in first. That way they can be the base.
That smells good. That smells good.
And you want to drain out some of the juice, or you could leave it in, but I like mine a little bit drier, so I'm draining out the juice and leaving the noodles. Then you add your eggs from before. Put one over here,
Yeah.
one over here, and then you put a little bacon over here. By the way, we got this bacon at Walmart for only $3.95?
Yeah, $3.95.
Maybe $3.99. Who knows? Who cares? It's delicious. That's all that matters. And finally, you want to add your melted cheese. Now, this is mine, so I don't really care how much cheese I add. But my mom likes it to be spicier, so she'll be adding no cheese. Also, fun fact. If you're you're eating something spicy, milk, cheese, or any dairy product, as well as celery, weirdly, and peanut butter can calm the spiciness.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Only celery and peanut butter obviously won't calm it as much as dairy products will. So if you're eating something spicy and you need some help, grab milk or ice cream. And this is the first one. Bacon, eggs, both of which were gotten at Walmart, cheese, which we got from a friend, and noodles, which we got from the same friend. Contributions from Angel. Chris?
Oh, yes.
And that is the first meal. Now, on to the second one, which is basically the same thing, but a little different. So we are back. This time, instead of the bacon, we will be using beef in a can. Very versatile and quite rare, as they don't give you it very often. Ain't that right?
That's right. So now we're going to brown this. Well, basically we're heating it up because it's already done.
Yeah. And also we will be using the extra fat as the foundation because I kind of drained all the bacon fat. So we will be using the fat from this.
All right. We're going to heat this up and give it just a few minutes.
All right. It'll be different when we get back. So, I actually forgot two things. And that is adding a teaspoon of garlic powder. Might have added a tablespoon, oops. And a teaspoon of crushed red pepper for that extra bit of spice, as though she isn't already eating a bunch of spicy noodles. Ain't that right?
That's right.
Oh well. Now, as you can see, it's already about halfway done. I just gotta mix in the seasonings. And by that time, everything will be melted and ready to go. Be right back. Meat is fully cooked. Well, not cooked, just heated. And there actually isn't a lot of oil, so I might add some butter, but I'm not sure. Chris has brought in the good old faithful strainer. And we are going to put all of the meat in here and drain it. What do you think?
That's good. Yeah. Okay, do your eggs.
See that? You want to use that for cooking. You see, most meats have a nice bit of fat that you can actually reuse. But just no eating the meat before it's even put on the proper dish.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Anyways.
Now we're going to do our eggs real quick.
Yes. We actually don't need any butter. Cool. Alright, so, same as before. You want to put the eggs directly in the oil so they don't burn. And if the eggs aren't in the oil, well, you pour the oil towards them. Thank you. Alright, once again, you put the lid over the eggs and let them cook. Okay, so while the eggs are cooking, we are going to put the noodles in to here, and we're going to cook those. Now, as I said before, this container right here should be black, but I got them mixed up. So, we're going to use the noodles from the carbonara pack.
Ta-da!
Basically the same thing.
Look at those eggs.
Yep, the eggs are about halfway cooked, so we are going to flip them.
Flip those eggs. Okay.
Oh, Lord. This dog's territory now. Nina! Here. Delicious. Sorry about that. Waste of an egg. Oh well, at least we got the other two pieces. Am I right, Chris?
That's right. Flip it. All right. Turn your heat off.
Yes. You want to turn it back to low. Also, as you can see, noodles are just about done. You want to turn it back down. Let them simmer for like a minute, minute and a half. We'll be back. As you can see, we do the same thing as before, where we mix around the noodles and we add our sauce. Now, you want it to be to a pretty much almost, you turn the stove off.
It's low.
Yeah, very low. And you add these little, I don't even know what these are.
Seasonings, toppings.
I see sesame seeds. Maybe that's seaweed? I think it's seaweed.
Oh yeah.
And then we add the main culprit of the spice. The Buldak spice packing.
Ooh, that smells spicy.
Yeah, also, warning, when you are using these and you wash the pot that you cook these in, make sure that you are a safe distance, otherwise you will burn your eyes.
Oh my goodness.
And also, if you inhale the gas, it hurts really bad. It's like you're eating the noodles, only that spice is in your nose. We don't want that. So, what we're going to do, we're going to mix it around, mix it around, mix it around like so. Skip to the lube, my dog.
Okay.
Anyways, as you guys can see, from what I told you, this is a lot more red. Here, see? I don't know if you guys
They
can
can
see.
see it.
Okay,
Okay,
so
let's
mix
build
it
the
around.
dish.
Yes.
And there we have it.
Yes.
Hot stuff.
Very. And also, for a kicker, we will be putting extra pepper on the eggs. And also, some regular black pepper. Because Mom likes it extra spicy.
I see.
So, we have crushed red pepper in the meat, black pepper in the eggs, and of course, the spicy noodle base.
Yes, we do. Well, nieces and nephews, that's how you teach your kids to cook.
So basically, we have one that's cheesy and one that's really spicy.
And a video that's really cheesy. All right.
And also, delicious.
We want you to like, comment, and subscribe.
Yes.
Teach your kids to cook. It's going to be a lifetime lesson that they need for survival.
Well, yeah, you gotta eat.
We said like, comment, and subscribe, right?
Yes.
Oh, and write Uncle Chris. Uncle Chris, the Food Pantry Chef at gmail.com.
Bloopers.
Jaden's going to also start his channel too. All right, guys. Big love from me and Jay.
Have a good one.
Bye-bye.